All right, happy Thursday night. It is November 30th, week one of my paternity leave, which is awesome. And we are back with more Lords of the Realm. It's been a few weeks. Here we are again, sporting green to go with my amazing green color here in game. And we are going to finish our conquest of England and Wales before moving on to a couple other games. Picked up a few things during the Steam summer sale. Gosh, the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales. And I'm really excited to play some 2 Point Campus. But I want to finish Lords of the Realm before I move on. And when we last left off, we had... Okay, Leah says, yay! That's wonderful. Thank you for that. We last left off the Knight and the Baron gone. Dunzo. Not a threat to us. The Earl is, but is technically our ally. The Bishop is a joke, still our ally. The Countess, she's the target right now. So we're going to see about knocking off these last three couple competitors. And then, just like that, fast as you can whistle, we are going to have... Oh, I never plugged in the old headset. You. There we go. Nice and glowy. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's going on here. I got a bunch of flashing flags. I think there might be some distress in my lands. Turn down my mouse sensitivity. That's a lot better. Alright, so here we go. Let us get into it. First off, where on earth are my armies? That's all Earl's lands. A fire? By the way, look at that graphic. Doesn't that look amazing? It's a little thatched roof cottages roasting. A little bunny rabbit hiding from the rain. Ah. Alright, okay, food feeds everybody here. And also, the cattle also take up a ton of my field. Wow. Ooh, I'm going to reclaim a field, though. All right, we're getting this. We're getting back. What do we got here? Who are these people? Gascony archers. All right. Sure, I'll have a use for you somewhere. Oh. So, fire and rats, this is not an auspicious start to the autumn of 1277. Their beady little eyes, so evil. Well, I didn't have much grain here to begin with, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, another place that's heavily dependent upon cattles. Keep the fields growing. Good. Mr. Goldpenny. Wiltshire. The county's food stores are full to the brim. Okay. 1277 has been a disaster. Broken hearts. Yes, it has. Yes, it absolutely has. Alright, so what do I buy here? Do I buy anything? I don't think so. I probably just save my money for what I need from my other counties. Danish swordsman. Now that's more like it. 137 of them. Alright, keep it moving, keep it moving. Oh, this poor county. How we doing? Whoa. They are eating through everything. We do not have enough people. We do not have enough people to bring in this harvest. 6. 25. Few more. Few more. Okay, I can put a few people back. These are the hardest of the jobs, so you stay there. Let's give them half rations for the moment. Nothing down here I need to worry about. All quiet, no trouble in the county. Sunlight is shining. The puppies are playing in the cottage yard. How beautiful. Every single person is eating dairy. It's all dairy all the time. There's no other food worth having.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
Stone has been quarried, my lord. I got more cattles coming up. Alright. Nothing bad going on here. Everything looks good. I got lots of people. Slocum Castle. What do we got in here? Just 100 peasants. The men are loyal. Alright, good. That's what I like to hear. Counties. What's going on in this one? Dairy's producing 230. There's 218. People are on their way up. Oh, this guy. Dyfed, there's no castle. It could easily be captured. Good to know, buddy. Cows are expensive. Heaven help me. Ooh, swordsman. Ooh. OMG, did the power go out for you? Me? No, I still have power. Uh-oh, do other people not have power? As far as I'm aware, I still have power.
Raise this army.
Boom. What did I say I wanted to save my money for? I wanted to save it for things like this. Where do I send these people? It went out for 2 hours? Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens. I leave and everything falls apart. What can I say? Alright, let's start feeding you off of my allies' territory. There you go. We'll start mapping out his territory. That's fun. Outrageous. Alright, how's this county doing? Ooh, many births happen this month. Look at this happy little baby. Just sitting there, having a good old baby time. These poor people are still on half rations. And they don't have enough people to bring in their harvest. Well, what you gonna do? What castle's this? Sage Castle, that's right. Slocum and Sage. Only Sage and Kellis had power. The satellite dwarves all had to crowd into the ready center. Oh, wow. Okay, so it was a really interesting day. All right, then. I can feed 2,400, which means I'm eating one of my cows. Let's, herd's growing by 8, but I'm eating one of them. Okay.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
Stone has been quarried, my lord. Okay. Ooh, popular wedding. They're about to eat themselves right out of what's left of their food. Oh, good. He doesn't buy or sell in any of the things that I have here. Hooray. The Earl. The treasury contains crowns in excess of 10,000? Why is the Earl sitting on such a war chest? Oh my gosh, the man is flush. That's a stupid amount. Half rations for you people. I know you're all unhealthy, but Daddy has to find a way to pay his bills. Unbelievable. Let's see, this used to be the Knight's domain. We'll have mixed health, but we're growing a lot of crops. Wood has been gathered, my lord. Look at all these people lying idle. Ooh, more crossbowmen. There's too many fire alarms. I'd rather have a fire alarms than power. To each their own. Oh gosh, these people are going to starve too. Jock McTooth. I have nothing to tell you. Alright, you know what? Let's get some extra food up in here. And just to help stretch it, half rations! Ha 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 ha! Tyrannical Dr. Riley today. That's what it's all about. Totally pressed the wrong button. There we go. I've got Devon, Powys, Devon, Gloucester. They're defending. And that's it for armies, huh? Oof. Alright, the Countess has got troops moving around. Somewhere. Alright, achieve normal rations. Normal rations. Little Frank. He's got no gossip for me. Yeah. This poor county is currently feeding a ton of troops. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get them out of here as fast as I can. I should just disband these stupid things, but they fought so well for me so far. I don't want to get rid of them yet. Which is a good point. What about my treasury here? Oh wow, I'm only paying that much in wages? I'm making a tiny fortune. Amazing. And that's even after I lowered how much I was charging in taxes. Aha! That's an Earl. If I then come over here and take this one, the neat thing about this game is all your forces have to be contiguous. Or all your counties, excuse me. So if you can sever, if someone has a big empire, many counties, and you can sever it, whew, they're done. They'll lose a ton of stuff.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Oh, sell off all that wool. Sell. Woohoo! Cash money. All right. Treasury is getting flush. All right, what else we got here? What else is going on? All right, everything looks good. All right, no mercenaries. Huh? What about this county? Bob the shop. Lincolnshire. People in the county are ill. A doctor could earn a crown. I don't remember which county is which. Norfolk, Suffolk, Essex, Cambridgeshire, Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, Northamptonshire, Warwickshire, Oxfordshire, Hampshire, Middlesex, Sussex, Wiltshire, Gloucester, Somerset, Gwent. Alright, so not one of my territories, thank goodness. That is a good thing. Oof. Needs one more stone and it'll be ready. Superstition, rumors of evil abroad. I love this icon. It's so fun. Alright. These people are still at half ration, huh? And they're unhealthy. Alright. I don't have enough to sow a field, do I? No, I don't. It's not worth it. I might have to just wait for food to come, or a merchant to come back through. These poor people are not going to survive. Alright, what's happening down here? The new church is finished. How lovely. Don't have quite enough farmers to keep the herds growing.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Wood has been gathered, my lord. Alright, move those two, moved him. Anything down here worth looking at? Oh my gosh, they're just burning through the food. 60 will be sown. Still have a lot of people lying idle. Let's yeah, let's throw an extra field in there. Alright, 3 fields now for grain. That feels a lot better. Ah. Alright. I think that's about everything. What's the bishop up to now? Need more farmers in Wiltshire. Have excess farmers in lots of places. Rations were changed in Devon.
Message from the Countess.
I see your faction has both right and might behind it. Perhaps we both may rule the land.
No, you're going down. This is not a place for us to share.
Skill, my lord. These are very good times for us. I look forward to your coronation.
How is he still the greatest noble? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it.
My realm grows. My ancient right to rule the land will soon be restored to me.
Haha, there we are. Wow, that is a gorgeously impressive looking castle. Too bad everyone's gonna starve when I torch all these farms. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Cornwall. Working on reclaiming some fields. Alright, what's happening in Devon? Maybe because I starved my people. Look, just a couple times, alright? What's just a couple times? It's a little starvation amongst friends. Spanish knights. I want.
Is this army?
Yes. Knights are amazing. Alright, how's this county doing? People are still at half ration. Let's bump them up to full ration. And let's buy some cattle. Alright. Alright, that feeds an extra 100 people. That right there. You need a little cheese with that bread, right? That's what we're talking about here. That'll help. Go a long way. I already moved them. Is there anyone I haven't moved over here? Oh, I've already moved all these guys. Okay. What's happening here? Gosh, that's so many people. I don't quite have enough to keep all these. Don't quite have enough people to keep the cattle herds growing. What's Weasel Willie want? Gloucester. The quartermaster told me he needs soldiers' food for 100. He's telling me about my own county. Forget this guy. Alright, so in... Ah, those crossbowmen. Besides losing power and having to crowd the ready center, how is everything else going this week? So here, everyone here is good.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
What would you like your armorers to produce now?
Let's get spears going. Many babies. Herds are basically breaking even. Good, good, good. Right, I already moved him. Hahaha. Spread out those sheep, get them a little bit better. A cow disease? Oh, I don't see that icon very often. Get that one. It's great, though. Everything's growing, everything's growing.
Gathered, my lord.
The basement of Slocum is already being closed off tomorrow. Ah. It's getting ready. It's that time of year. What do I have here? A bunch of population. And they're in perfect health. Man, if I had some weapons, I could get an army going against the Countess. Weapons are so expensive.
Select armor type to trade.
I have a lot of nothing. Also, I love these icons.
Select armor type to trade.
We're going to start provisioning an army. Who's trying to... The Earl attacks me, huh? He wants to break my thing? Swordsman and maceman. Alright. Let's get after those macemen first. Alright, here's one. Yeah. What was that Earl thinking?
Enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Good.
A message from the bishop.
Treachery is afoot. This very day, I fear a mutual foe plans your downfall.
Thank you for telling me.
Destroy the farmland? Destroy the livestock?
Yep. We're going to torch some fields and take out some animals. See how long that army can withstand not eating. Break my alliance, will you? I mean, I was invading his territory too, but that shouldn't matter. Alright, got my mercenary armies on the move here. Oh yeah, my knights. I need these knights to link up with, like, a non-mercenary army. Just really bring the force of arms to bear on any enemy who dares attack me. Haha. Oh, another group of knights, but they're so far from anywhere that matters. People here are healthy, but see, we're starting to get a negative feedback here. We're eating the cattle that I need to be growing. Yeah, the cattle herds need to grow, not shrink. Oh, there goes all my grain. Don't have enough people here. The cows are still multiplying. I don't have enough people. They're all just running around. What are we doing here? Oh, good. Sell more. It doesn't quite recover what I lost buying all those weapons, but whatever. Buckinghamshire has no army. Good to know. Wait, that's my territory. Be spreading gossip.
Iron has been mined, my lord.
Weasel Willie. The locals are not particularly happy or unhappy. Ooh, 50 knights.
Raise this army.
Wait, hold on. How many?
Look at castles in which county?
Stone available, wood available, operational. Ugh, it won't tell me how much I,
Look at castles in which county?
Nope.
End your design work.
Alright. I think I know how much that can hold, but for right now, we're just gonna not make any assumptions. Just gonna raise a simple 150 men.
Raise this army.
Nope. Alright, so that group is the 50 Angevin Knights, who I'm going to send towards the Countess to harass and burn her territory, while these 100 men garrison the castle.
The castle?
Good. Now, what's happening up here? Heaven help me. Old George! Turnip and barley soup. Oh! That doesn't sound like anything I want. Another fire? Gosh. I'm running low on stuff. Ooh, they got a bunch of wool, though. Alright. Is there anywhere else in my domain that needs attention? Nope, looks good. Okay.
A day's feasting commemorates the
He built
completion
another
of
castle?
A day's feasting commemorates the completion of another castle.
Ugh, I wish you could get a little better control over how...
Destroy the livestock? Destroy the farmland?
There we go. Just in time for harvest. You lost a bunch of your fields. Have fun feeding your army. Jerk face. Gosh, this poor army's been marching for an eternity. Camelot Castle, huh? Only 80 men. Probably siege that down pretty easily. Oh, not with these poor people. Sweet. Probably should buy a little bit more grain for you people. That actually holds 220 men. Okay.
Look at castles in which county?
It's a happy little moat.
Build this castle?
Oh, the plague is here. Death and panic. That's not good.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
$243 died. Yikes. And cow disease. Ooh, more knights. What's the issue down here? Whoa. Half ration. Try and save some of that food.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
There we go. That'll get us a good harvest. Alright, what's your damage? Plague? Yep. What is this? Athens?
Starving.
The peasants are starving. Well, they're about to get a big buffer crop of food, okay? Gosh. Let's buy some cattle if they're so hungry.
We're running out of food, my lord.
Feeds 150. There's just not enough grain, so people are eating me out of house and home. Don't eat the cattle. That's a negative feedback loop. Alright. Where else is there a problem? There's just not enough people here. Stone has been quarried, my lord. Alright. Don't have quite enough to bring in that harvest, which is a bummer. Still, this county is one of my more prosperous ones. They're doing just fine.
Look at castles in. You have no control over this county.
I'm just misclicking buttons here. Holy cow. He's chasing. He burned down one of his own things. Holy cow.
Destroy the livestock?
And I'm out. Bye. Don't know anything about that army. Don't want to.
Select armor type to trade. Select armor type to trade.
Oh my god, I got 150 swords and 50 bows. Nice. Oh, now we're talking. Sell, 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 sell. Give me all those crowns. History is repeating itself. You are right. Oh, I mean, I think we just got to do this.
You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. Raise this army.
Alright, alright. Now we're getting somewhere. My armies are getting a little bit peppier. A little more jump in their step. Let's see. Come on, you. Come on. Oh, this is going to take the rest of my life. Get these armies up here. Many baby booms. Herd keeps growing. Flemish bill. Nothing was seen in Norfolk. Alright, what's going on down here in Cornwall? We got rations for days. Don't have enough people. Well, all things will balance out in the end. What is with the cattle diseases? Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Now we're getting the cows growing. Normal rations, that feels better. It's gonna take me a couple seasons to build that castle back up. It's fine, I'm just adding a moat. It's nothing critical. Rats again! It's not ideal. Hairy nail. No castle in Warwickshire. Swedish swordsman.
Raise this army.
Yes, it's just about getting troops into the field. Let's go.
Combine your armies.
Nope, because they won't let me. Uh, 50 yeomen versus 45 yeomen. I got knights. They got, what are those? Peasants? This will be over in about 3 seconds.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field.
I lost one knight.
Victory is
Eat
yours.
it, Countess.
Your forces are victorious.
Alright. This army, I think, should lay siege to the castle while this guy continues on. I gotta strike up here somewhere. I don't know what exactly is going on in her lands, but I'm gonna find out. What are those? Regular archers? Again, this should take about 10 seconds. Here we go. Get all up in there. Ah, I shot down one of my guys.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your
Well, they
forces
did better
are
than the peasants.
victorious. You rule your lands with grace and skill, my lord. My realm grows. My ancient right
I
to
will
rule
be the
land
greatest
soon
noble
knows
at some point. I swear it.
Attack the county. You have gained control of another county.
"126 men are foraging in the county." Okay, so this county is getting picked over by people left and right. What do I have? 85 swordsmen. Let's burn down one more village.
Destroy the
Let's burn
foe.
down one more field. One more field before they take out that army. Here comes yet another army. And yet another army's on its way. This is just how we do. Thankfully, the bishop thinks we're friends, leaving me alone, letting me focus my efforts on these two. Whoa, hold still, hold still.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Alright, the siege of Castlelot Castle is beginning. 150 troops remain of an initial 150. Excellent. The men are loyal. Mixed health. So here's what the thing that I love is that you can now divvy up, like, how many people do you want to attack the castle? How many people do you want to, like, go out and gather food? How many men do you want building cool things? Like, our spies guess that there's 46 men in the castle with food for 170 men, huh? Alright. I don't really want to send any fighters right now. I would rather have everyone working on building. I've got food for 260 men. That'll gather me another 100 there. Battering ram. What am I looking at for the castle? I mean, all I have to do is overwhelm that tower. Okay. A siege tower and 2 sets of ladders. I think that's perfect. Excellent. Alright, we got our first siege going on. So far, everything has been accomplished without sieges up until this point. But now it's time. Oh, I'm a sucker for these.
Raise this army.
Especially because I don't know what else is going to be happening around this area. Gotta stay prepared.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
Stone has been quarried, my lord. Everything actually looks pretty good.
I regret to inform you that this countess' happiness is too low. You may be thrown out if you don't raise its happiness above 5 hearts.
Alright, so the most I can raise their hearts is 3. Fine, fine. I think my wife must be making granola. I smell like toasted oats and maple syrup. Mmm. Oh, it smells really good too. Alright, we got some more cattle. That should help with the food. And I bought everyone a bunch of beer.
This countess' happiness is too low. You may be thrown out if you don't raise its
That's
happiness
that
above
plague.
5 hearts.
Death and panic. It's got everyone shook up. Still don't have enough people to keep the farms going. Sorry, crossbows. The juice is not worth your squeeze. Ah, superstition. Rumors of evil abroad. People should know better than to talk rot. Why do they keep just throwing random guys at me? Where even are these ones? Ugh. More archers, huh? Alright, now. Go! Go, 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 go! Don't get caught in that muck. Ow! Jeez. Okay, now that we're getting into it, that's a little better, but holy moly.
You must first select at least one unit to issue this order. The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field.
Ow!
Victory is yours.
That hurt.
Your forces are victorious.
Oh gosh, they're just peasants. Alright, thank goodness. I just gotta break their morale. Just gotta break their morale.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Got him. 250? What am I up against here? What am I up against? What is this? Oh, they're peasants. I need to, like, bait them into coming to me. They're the ones who are attacking. I should be allowed to just sit back and wait. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, let's face these guys one at a time. Now, go, 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 go! Swordsmen versus peasants. I'll fight that battle all day. Especially when a bulk of their guys are still stuck in the mud and mire. Look at those numbers drop. It's beautiful. Come on. Come on. That's it. Good. One of his groups of peasants have broken and fled. It's on to the next one. Once that morale drops, I'll pull these guys off and let the rest flee.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field.
Out of 20.
Victory
250.
Your forces are victorious.
Got him.
The garrison holds firm. Siege period over.
Need more farmers in Cornwall. Everything else looks good.
A message from the bishop.
I hope your newfound power will not cause you to forget that as a Christian, you have a duty to the church.
Alright. Don't need any more builders.
Siege towers are very effective on low and medium walls, more so if part of a concerted attack. Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle. They are effective in large numbers.
Then we're going to do a couple diversionary attacks just to spread out the defenders. What a beautifully clustered some of these men are going to try and just chop their way in. Others are going to... Some of them are going to just attack different parts of the wall to put stress on the defenders, while the rest are going to use these really cool siege ladders and such. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright, my mercenary army is going in! Oh, we're going to take a castle finally! This is awesome! So excited. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know who these people are.
Destroy the light, destroy the farmland?
If the Earl really has so much money, then he won't mind paying to keep his people alive. To war! Here we go. Let's see what's up here. Who are these guys? Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, my Danish swordsmen. Let's send them in first before I send in my actually good army.
Combine your armies?
Who are these people? Archers, right. And then I've got these 100 knights that are bringing up the rear here. Five Angevin knights.
Destroy the livestock?
Not the livestock.
Combine your armies?
Alright, they're going on their way. We're going to do the same thing to this county. Excuse me, to this thing. She doesn't have any moats around her castles. We're just going to overwhelm them with siege weapons, and then we're going in. What about over here? Anything good happening in this part of the world? Alright, where's my steward's report again? Cornwall, Somerset. Hey, things are finally turning around in Somerset. Everything else looks good. Oxfordshire, Northamptonshire, Warwickshire. Okay, alright.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
75 wool? Sell it! Sell it all! Give me those crowns! I had no idea I was sitting on such a windfall. Oh. And actually, I'm building up decent stores. I should build another castle, for being honest here. Gotta protect my investment. Ugh, all 258 people here. No, I need to put it somewhere a little more profitable. That's 500. That's, again, still not that great. I suppose I could expand the castles I've already built, but I don't really want to go back to the drawing board on these. 400 people.
Look at castles in which county?
I suppose I could put a proper wall around this. What would that cost? Fill in that moat. A couple of halls in. Whoa, nope, don't like that. I'll have to make it a little bit bigger. Doable. This is doable. Would significantly increase the size of the garrison I could hold, and would give me a lot more resources for protecting my keep. I don't like that the gatehouse is off-centered, though. That drives me a little nuts. Ugh.
Build this castle?
Yeah, we're doing it.
gathered, my
Wood
lord.
has been gathered, thank goodness.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Okay, have moved everybody who matters, huh? He is fine where he is. Alright, I think that's it. More archers. Why does she keep raising armies of like 50 people just to fling them against bigger, better armor? I don't know. What do I know? Right? What do I know? Gosh, when this game shipped, it came with the coolest supplementals. There was a little like paper map that came with it that you could like see where all the counties were.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the
It came
field.
with booklets that literally had nothing to do with the gameplay itself. They were just like, one was an entire thing about life in the medieval ages in Britain and like the reign of Edward the First. And it was just like all this really cool stuff. I loved when games used to have that. Don't get me wrong, I love modern gaming. I love the ability to just like, I buy it, I download it, sometimes in a matter of minutes, boom, I have it instantly. People are still making manuals, you know, they ship as PDFs and things like that, but this is me showing my age, but I kind of miss the days of having like that physical thing you could just pick up and flip through. Not a bunch of stats broken down, but just a ton of flavor that gave the game a little more personality. I don't know. It's me, it's a nostalgia thing. I miss that.
Your forces are victorious.
Beat the Countess again. Oh gosh, now what? 100 yeomen of Nottinghamshire. Ooh, what are these units? Axemen and peasants. I don't actually know what good axemen are. But we'll find out. Chop, 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 chop. Here we go. Where are the peasants going? Come on, I need the axemen's morale to break. Yes, good, good, good. Get the peasants, get the peasants. Break their morale, and then we're gonna disengage. I just need their morale to shatter. Go, get them.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee. Your forces
Those
are
knights are almost
victorious.
gone. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, wow, he has a real army. Oh, well, these swordsmen are done. All right, let's do this thing. I'm going to take out as many of them as I can. As much damage as I can. Oh my gosh, I made the knights break! I made the knights break! That knight is on his way off the field. Everyone else's morale is garbage.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee.
Holy cow! I should not yell. I'm gonna make my poor mic spike. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I just did that. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I won that battle.
Your forces are victorious. The garrison holds firm.
11 attempts are gonna be made to breach the wall. Let's do this thing.
Ladders are used to climb walls.
Limited success, men lost.
Soldiers try to scale wall.
Limited success, heavy losses. wow.
Siege period over.
56 attackers lost to 22 defenders killed, huh? Man, the defenders were everywhere.
A message from the Countess.
You dare attempt to deny my right to rule?
A message
I
from the
deny
Earl.
it.
Your violence leaves me little choice.
Alright, I got food for... Alright, let's see here. Alright, I guess I could use... Don't need as many foragers. I suppose I could use a few more ladders, geez. There we go. Alright, you continue to use...
Happy peasants
We'll
throughout
get
the
more
kingdom
ladders going
celebrate
here.
a festival in your honor. Destroy the livestock?
Just one giant middle finger to the Earl. As long as I'm doing this, we're going full tilt. Holy cow! That is a castle. What am I supposed to do against that? Siege it down, I guess. That castle is huge. It's gorgeous. I have a little bit of castle envy. What even is this army? Oh, right, those are my archers. Right. And these are the knights. Right, now. The Countess. 150 swordsmen. We're gonna do the same thing we were just doing.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Try the same thing here, see what happens. Alright,
Attack the county? This county is too far away from your kingdom to rule.
don't care, I took it away from her, that's what matters. And if I can get up here and sever this one, she'll lose another one. It'll be 3 for 2. That is a good thing. Another fire? Gosh. Oh,
Raise this army?
the Swedes really love coming to fight for me. They keep sending me armies.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Good. Wood has been gathered.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Don't quite have enough, huh? Ugh, I can get most of that harvest in. I got one guy who falls short. And this county has really turned it around. It's a lot of cows, though. It's a lot of cows. Oh, there's little intrigue to be had in the court of Riley. Talk is of peace. Sure it is. Sure it is. Mm-hmm. I am very glad to hear such prosperous rumors spreading throughout the land. Oh, that's right, Siege Castle's getting an upgrade.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
There, it's finally going to be finished. The court of Riley does not seem angry, just introspective. As it should be. Hampshire, the county's population is at 400. Alright, cool. What's going on down here? They probably just don't have enough people to bring in the harvest is what the issue is. That's exactly what the issue is. Oh, but it's barely. They barely don't have enough. Yeah, that's good. That'll contain a nice harvest. I think I'm about knighted out for the moment. You're gonna need to, reclaim some fields. What are you pretending at with these quarriers and miners? Don't even go there. Get that nonsense out of here. Whoa, that's a bigger army. It's all peasants. But, oh God, look at that
You
morale.
must first select at least one unit to issue this order to.
That morale is stupid good. I mean, this army must have just come, like, fresh from home. Like, their morale is up, they're feeling chipper and happy. But these casualties will sing a different tune. I love when the graphics just lay over top of each other like this, so I can't actually tell what I'm seeing anymore. It's super helpful.
Quarter is offered. All your troops lie dead or are routed. You have lost
I mean,
the battle.
I took out a ton of them.
Your forces have been crushed.
Crushed is a strong word.
You must first select at least one unit to
Does
issue
this
this
like
order
history
to.
repeats itself? Crushed is a strong word. He's just throwing nothing but peasant levies at me. And I would have won if he wasn't getting major bonuses to his morale. Jeez Louise. It's surrounded by an angry mob. Literal pitchforks. Why is the Earl trying to cancel me?
Quarter is offered. All your troops lie dead or are your forces have been. The garrison holds firm. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Ladders are used to climb walls.
my gosh, the like
Ladders are used to climb walls.
the time in between each tick here is crazy.
Towers are used against walls. Siege period over.
14 attackers lost to 8 defenders lost.
A day's feasting commemorates
Hey,
the
we
completion of
finally
another
upgraded
task.
Sage.
A message from the Earth. I write to warn you. One of the upstarts has dishonorably asked me to plot against you.
Already fighting you both. We guess 50 men with food for 120 men, huh?
Siege towers are very effective on low and medium walls, more so if part of a concerted attack. Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle. They are effective in large numbers.
Alright.
Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle. They are effective in large numbers.
Just gonna continue to bring the pain. Alright, God, that is a big army. Let's face it. 500 yeomen? Oh my gosh, and it's a proper army. It's a real army. Axemen, swordsmen, 2 different kinds of knights, and just a crap ton of peasantry. Whoa. Alright, this is going to be an actual hard army to face. Gosh, those 100 knights alone are going to do a number on my...
Quarter is offered.
No. I gotta chop up as many of them as I can, because holy cow, I'm gonna have to spend a fortune on weapons and armor to beat this.
All your troops lie dead or are routed. Your forces have been crushed.
Yikes. Alright, this is not good. This is definitely not good. And a fire? I didn't need that in my life. Did not need that. Many bursts this month. Wow, I really wish it wasn't winter. Oh, God, wait, what do I keep clicking? What am I doing here? I'm all stressed out. So there is a way to deal with these big peasant blob armies.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces. Attack the village?
Now leave the poor villagers alone. It's not their fault that the Countess is awful.
Select armor type to trade.
I've got 50 longbows, and I could use more. Although, I can make longbows pretty easily.
Select armor type to trade.
Can't make crossbows as easily, and I need some of these because I know I'm going to be up against heavily armored
Select armor type to trade.
enemies.
Select armor type to trade.
Alright, that's a start. That's a start. We're getting somewhere. Okay, good. This will get me back a little bit of my money. Doesn't feel like a lot, but it's something. Which I just turned around and spent to keep these people fed. It's hard being a good lord like me. Oh, good. 46. Sell it all. For some inexplicable reason, they seem quite angry with you, sire. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You are not wrong about that, my good man.
Select armor type to trade.
Let's just get another set of crossbows, just for good measure. Where's those Norman crossbows where I need them now?
You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type.
Clicked one too many times.
You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type.
Did it again. I will get this eventually.
You do not have enough You do not have enough weapon. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. Raise this army.
If I can just link this group up with like a group of mercenaries, I'll have a decent army. And I'm going to need one because, boy, the Earl is really bringing it to me right now. Oh, this is a joke, Countess, right? We're kidding. Little peasants. And just like that, it's over.
Lie dead or flee. Your forces are victorious.
Where's the enemy? They're down there. Oh, they're peasants? Jeez.
You must first select at least one unit to issue this order to. The enemy sound the retreat. Your forces are. The garrison holds firm. Ladders are used to climb walls.
Attempt fails. Heavy losses. How dare you?
Ladders are used to climb walls.
Are the walls too tall? Am I just not reading the interface correctly?
Towers are used against walls. Siege period over.
What the heck?
Firm. Siege period. The garrison holds firm.
Did I misclick on something?
Ladders are used to climb walls.
Ooh, limited success but light losses. I'll take it.
Ladders are used to climb walls. Towers are used against walls.
Hey, attempt successful. Now we're getting somewhere.
Ladders are used to climb wall. Siege period over. A message from the.
You dare attack.
You rule your lands with grace and skill, my lord. These are very good times for us.
Finally happened. Oh, it finally happened. Wow, the Countess is rich. I have the most, and I have more troops. I have the most people, but the bishop, whose lands are not plagued by war, has the happiest people. I am not surprised.
Congratulations, my lord. You are currently considered the greatest noble in the land.
It's about time. A bit more food.
Use catapults to create breaches in the castle's perimeter. They are most effective at close range.
Oh yeah, duh.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater. Use catapults to create breaches in the castle's perimeter. They are most effective at close range.
Alright, keep building. Keep building. With the crumbling of the last opposing, my forces stormed
You have gained
Camelot.
control of another county.
Thank goodness. Oh, just in time for a gift of grain. Well, it's costly, but I eventually stormed the castle.
Look at castles in which county? Build this castle?
Alright, the Countess is coming apart at the seams, just as intended. Where the heck is everybody? Oh, there they are.
You must first select at least one unit to issue this order to. The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Yeah, 100 Spanish knights. Right, if I can get this army to link up with my other one, just might be able to face that giant army marching towards me. Many births, good.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
You gotta finish upgrading that castle, buddy. 90! Sell it all! Sell, sell, sell! Oh.
Raise this army. Combine your armies.
Yeah, let's get that garrison properly. What's going on down here? Church is finished. What's this guy got to say? Alright.
Weapons have been built.
Weapons have been built. Knights. I do like knights. People are very sick. They've been at half ration for a long time. And he can't buy anything that they need. Let's buy the people a flagon of ale. Normal ration. Stop eating all the cows! Eat the sheep before you eat the cows. Yeah, eat the sheep. Let them subsist on a nice mutton stew. That'll get the people healthy again. Kind of forgot that I had left them at half ration for as long as I did. Oh gosh, this county has nothing but sheep and they're eating them all. Well, at least they're about to harvest some grain. Holy cow. Oh, archers. Big, big, big archers. I can always put archers behind a line of meat shields.
Raise this army.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, shoot. We got a proper battle going here. Macemen, swordsmen, axemen versus my knights, swordsmen, and archers. Okay.
The enemy sound the retreat. Your forces are the garrison hold.
That worked out pretty well. I can't be mad about that.
Ladders are used to climb walls.
Why are they so bad at this in this place?
Ladders are used to tower, siege period over.
Oh, well, we finally started chopping down some of the defenders.
The
Jeez.
garrison holds firm. Catapult fires at castle. Catapult fires at castle. Catapult fires at castle. Trebuchet fires at castle. Trebuchet siege period over. The remnants of the retreating army flee. The army is dissolved. Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle. They are effective in large numbers. Use catapults to create breaches in the castle's perimeter. They are most larger than catapults. Trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
They say. Sorry you're late. What's happening? What's happening is that I am winning, sort of. We're pressing our attacks on the Earl and the Countess, and we're still friendly with the Bishop for now, but the AI is actually starting to offer a real fight here. I'm going to try and fill in this moat, sieging down one of the Countess's, one of the Earl's castles. But the Earl's got this great honker of an army coming at me.
Combine your armies?
Mine has knights, crossbowmen, swordsmen, peasants, and archers. His is pretty naughty. Once we get right down to it, it is a lot of men.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
But in another turn, my upgrades to my Castle Slocum, will be ready. What's my arsenal? $50 spears? What am I gonna do with spears? Bleh. Oh gosh, death and panic. There's like nobody left alive in this stupid county. I gotta get back to normal rations here. Eat the grain. He doesn't deal in weapons. That's a shame. I really could have used a weapons dealer right now.
Iron has been mined, my lord.
Oh, huzzah. Old George deals in weapons, though.
Select armor type to trade.
Spears by themselves, not so great. Spears,
You do not have enough weapons
spears
in
in
your
greater
arsenal for
numbers.
this troop type.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Raise this army.
Come on, hurry some reinforcements to the front. Did I kill an entire county? Plague has done a lot of that work for me. I don't know that I'm necessarily to blame. I just kept them on quarter rations for a long, long time. That's all. I don't see how I'm at fault.
Combine your armies.
Oh, it did that weird thing where it like wouldn't click around them and it froze them in place. Ugh. Alright, let's see here. Athens, yes, another Athenian plague has struck. As someone pointed out earlier, right? History repeats itself. Ooh, but a new church has been finished. This county, Sussex County, has actually been doing really well ever since I took control away from the horrid knight. And look, Honest Jim is here to chat us up. Alright, anything else going on I need to worry about? Capacity 220. I've only got 100 guys in there. And 3 dairies. Everyone here is eating nothing but dairy.
Mined, my lord.
Okay. This army's blocking the way. These 3 armies are... Right, this army can keep going. And oh gosh, yet another castle. Does everyone have a castle these days?
You have no control over this county.
Alright, an extra group of archers. Where on earth are we talking about here? Axemen and archers. All right. Actually, I don't honestly know from the game files whether axemen are better than swordsmen or what. Oh, it is definitely the dairy. Everyone's eating dairy. Yep, cheese dipped in milk with some shredded cheese on top. We're big fans of fondue. I think the axemen must be blind. They just waltzed right past the archers. Look, we are going to have the strongest bones in England, okay? We are calcium to the max.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Oh, please let the Countess and the Earl fight. Ah, it's too good to be true. All right, what am I facing here? What am I facing here? Peasants! Let's watch their morale dip as they just get shredded by machine gun archers. Look at how fast they shoot! Do 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 do. This is amazing. All right, in a moment, you're going to have to switch your aim. You're going to have to switch your aim. Oh, gosh, they're in close combat now. Yes! Finish them off! Get rid of that other group of peasants quick before they hurt my poor archers. No! They're stabbing them with their little pitchforks. Come on, as soon as their morale breaks, I'm going to withdraw my archers.
Troops lie dead or flee the Your forces are victorious.
Oh, snap. Where's he think he's going? 7 attempts are going to be made to breach the castle. Here we go.
Ladders are used to climb walls.
All right. My ladders keep getting me killed. Whatever, they're Swedish mercenaries. I got money to burn.
Ladders are used to climb walls.
Limited success. The walls must be taller than I thought they were. These ladders should be working.
Towers are used against walls. Catapult fires at castle.
Come on, take down this tower.
Catapult fires at castle. Ladders are used to climb walls.
Just break the wall. Has dynamite been invented yet? I do not have blasting powder. Alas, there's no guy running in like Lord of the Rings to set off a bomb under the walls. Alright, well, whatever. I've got more attackers than defenders. We'll eventually whittle them away.
Siege period over. The garrison holds firm.
12 attempts will be made.
Catapult fires at castle.
Attempt fails, but no losses. Alright, good. Probably because they're all shooting at the poor guys who are trying to fill in the moat.
Soldiers try to fill in moat.
Oh, attempt successful with only light losses. This is music to my ears.
Catapult fires at castle.
Alright, let's speed this along.
Siege period over.
Alright, I lost 32 men to their 12, but I have I've filled in parts of the moat. Let's get some battering rams up in there.
A day's feasting commemorates
The expansion of Slocum Castle is complete. Ha ha ha. Ooh, there's only 68 troops left of an initial 150. Uh... Maybe I should rethink this. Just catapult it for now. They only have food for 10 men, huh? They're gonna get hungry soon. Maybe I shouldn't have been so eager to storm the castle. They don't have enough. Oh, the defenders are in terrible shape. That's great news. That is great news.
Used as part of a larger attack, battering rams are used to break through castle gates.
We are attacking the gatehouse. Go, go, go! They're starving. They're dying. We're gonna take them down. Yep, starve them all. Alright, gosh, with this army here, he's gonna probably make a run at this county. Do I face him knowing that I've got such good reinforcements right there? We make this army just a little bigger. I wish I knew what his range of movement was. Like, if I knew he could get there. This is a moment to be cowardly. .450 to his .418. That's tight. But he doesn't have any ranged units, and I do. See how he likes that. Of course, they're just out of range. I might need to bait him into attacking me. Alright. Hit him with the good stuff. Now we're getting somewhere. Charge his knights. If I can ever get it to click on them. There we go. You start pelting them. You start pelting them. You start pelting them and just whittle them down as fast as you can. Oh, for the love of God, this game sometimes. You let them waltz right past you. Alright, what on earth is even left over here? You two. You two. You're gonna have to ride to relieve my right flank. Archers. Get going. An extra 100 spearmen could have made a bigger difference there, but you know what? It's fine.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field.
I can live with that. That was a huge army of his, and it is gone.
The retreating army flee. The army is dissolved.
That was a huge... I mean, if this was chess, I just swiped a queen off the board. That was a massive army of his. It is no more. My peasants are starving. There's nothing in that county to eat. Oh, poor little Frank. Feed us. Feed us, please. It's all these armies marching back and forth across my land. Gotta reclaim my fields. Don't eat the cows. Always eat the grain first. But maybe you do it half ration. No dairy? There's no dairy. There's no mercy. There's nothing.
Combine your armies.
Oh, thank goodness. It's just giant peasant armies. Archers can take out peasants. I'll win this fight every time. Machine gun. Gosh, it's like watching a World War I battle. Good, good, good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on. Break that morale. Break it.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee. Your forces are victorious.
At this point, you would think the Earl's people would get tired of just getting flung, you know, against me. Glamorous castle. That's also a beautiful castle. Jeez. You know what? Nobody's got time for this.
Destroy the farm. Destroy the livestock.
Yep, we're torching it. If you can't feed your garrison, then they can't fight back. That's just science. Oh gosh, of course there's a guy up there. Why wouldn't there be? Alright, 68 swordsmen, 62 swordsmen, and because they're mercenaries, they won't ever work together.
Combine your armies.
Alright, gosh, we got another army from the Countess coming this way. I'm running out of mercs. At one point I had legions, and now I'm very much not in that boat. When in doubt, kill some peasants. I mean, that is medieval Europe's history. Alright, more archers. Especially if I'm going to be facing off against some...
Raise this army.
Especially if I'm going to be facing off, yeah, against some castles and things. Let's get going. A peasant can fill in a moat as easily as a knight can. Oh, this might not go the way I want. Oh, it's definitely not going to go the way I want. Oh, gosh. Well, nothing to it. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Quarter is offered.
No, fight to the death. I pay you to fight, not to court. Come on, keep chopping. Keep chopping.
All your troops lie dead. Your forces have been crushed.
Oh, gosh. 198. 198 versus 19? Yes, fight to the death. It belongs in the quote book. Okay, knights, get in there fast before those arrows can do their bloody business. Now chop! Chop away! Chop for your lives! I believe in you, knights. You've got to chop more. You're not chopping enough. Just do like my boss says. Just keep chopping.
Your forces have been crushed.
Oh, all right. That last group of mercenaries is about to buy it.
The garrison holds firm. Lad tower, lad, siege period over.
Wait, did the ladders work without the men to climb them? I'm very confused. That was the most success I've enjoyed against the thing so far.
The garrison holds firm. Trebush, ram, siege period over. A message from the
Emissaries of the church will be passing through your lands. I hope you will indulge me in this.
A message from the... Your violence leaves me little choice.
50 siege troops remain out of a... There's only 13 men left. Alright. I've got plenty of food. I need fighters.
Used as part of a larger attack, battering rams are used to break through castle gates.
Alright, there we go. 202 remain of an additional 347. Yikes. I mean, I think I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. Just keep filling in that moat. Alright. Just throw ladders at the castle, it'll eventually work. I mean, where's the lie?
Destroy the livestock?
Get that livestock. Force the Earl to feed all my guests on his land.
Combine your armies?
Alright, 95 knights, 88 peasants, 100 spearmen, got some archers, got some swordsmen, got some crossbowmen, and we're going to continue on. It's time to strike back. Reminds me, I've got to bring this army up if I'm going to help fight off the Countess, because she's going to kill my poor siegers here. Just like she killed off those knights. Oh gods, what's... Bishop, I swear to you, if you screw me right now, I will never forgive you. I gotta find more mercenaries. Why are there never enough mercenaries when I need them? If I had any sheep yet, or did they all die? I don't know. Several of my counties still have sheep, actually. It's a kind of a shocking thing. Speaking of which, here's a bunch of wool, and I can't sell it. Unkind and unfair, I say. Alright.
Raise this army.
Start marching these knights towards the front. That's all my armies. What am I facing off against here? Just a bunch of...
You must first select at least
50.
one unit to issue this order to. Offer quarter? Your foes refuse the offer of quarter. They will fight on to the last man.
Just force them to eat the wool. No problem, right? Where the heck are they going? Peasants, come back here.
Offer quarter. Your foes refuse the offer of quarter. They will fight on to the last man. Offer quarter. Your foes refuse the offer
I've
of
never
quarter.
once seen the AI
They will
accept
fight
that.
on
I don't
to
know
the
what the
last
point
man.
of it
The
is.
enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Where are you going, Countess?
You have lost the power of sheriff for one of your counties.
Oh, I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That rotten, no good bishop. I should have killed him when I had the chance. Oh, I should have taken him out. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? He can make do with beauty and truth because I have swords and horses, and I will explain to him why he should not have messed around. Oh. Why did the two armies start on top of each other? I'm a group of archers. Why am I on top of these people? Okay, anyway, now that I'm done having my little freak out. Hey, Demon G-Sides! A couple of friends who love this game. I'm a huge fan. I spent an incredible amount of time playing this in my teens. Cannot believe that the AI power didn't keep his word.
Is offered.
Quarter is offered. No. Unfortunately, I'm just getting peasant swarmed. If the game had started me farther away, it might have been... Dr. Riley rages at the game, not clickbait. I had to mute myself real quick so I didn't say too many bad words, because I have thoughts about the bishop right now. Always ended up starving. Yeah, that was my problem when I would play this when I was a kid, was I just could not balance the economy side of this game. And then after a certain point, it just got tedious to do so. Like, just let me... Once I get 2 or 3 counties producing effectively, I stop caring.
Your forces have been... The garrison holds firm. Loud tower. Loud ramp. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm.
What do we got?
Trebush, ram, siege period over. Torn by strife, the kingdom has been divided. Unable to command 2 separate empires, we must concentrate on our most populated region.
Thanks for that.
A message from the...
I see your faction.
The signs are good, my lord. The news I get is almost always positive.
How is it always positive when I'm falling off a cliff? I'm still the greatest noble, but I will ruin the bishop for what he just did to me.
Congratulations, my liege. considered the greatest noble in the land.
Yep, I lost control of Sussex because he took Middlesex from me. I want to turn the battles back on. Ah! Look at that map! That is ridiculous. Alright. I've not made any meaningful headway against the Earl, and I thought by now I would be done with the Countess, but what do I know? Oh, I'm gonna just chop him into little bishop pieces and throw him into the ocean. I'm so mad. Oh, good. Oh my gosh, wait, yes, now we're making some progress.
In control of another county.
Oh, thank gosh, look at that. Finally. Yes, good, good. Look at the little fire burning right now. Alright, I've got her down to 3. Really need to concentrate and put the squeeze on ye old Earl.
Destroy the farmland? Destroy the livestock?
Yes, I want his people starving. I want them to forget what food tastes like. Ugh, rats eat what precious grain I have. Sure, there's a moral lesson in there somewhere, but don't care. What's life like in my new county? Why does he have 4 fields, each one barely growing anything? Heaven help me. I captured a lion's share of wool. Foolish, foolish Earl. You should have set this on fire. Instead, it's mine. Sell, sell, sell. Steal low, sell high. That's always been my philosophy. There's much food in the county, huh?
Look at castles in which county?
It is in ruins, and it will take a long time to repair.
Demolish the castle?
Yeah, we're just going to take it apart. We're just going to take it apart. And we are going to use our army. Probably for good. I'm going to go over there and bother him. Alright, that army's going that way. Like the ones in the rubber room, the room with rat. I'm not reading that quote out loud all the way. I know where that leads to.
Iron has been mined, my lord. Iron has been mined.
Iron has been mined.
Iron has been mined, my lord.
Rumors of evil abroad. Oh, good. More wool. More wool. Here we go. Popular wedding. Much rejoicing. Oh my gosh. It's just a wool sale for days. And I misclicked. There's endless wool just coming out of the woodwork here. Ah. This is it. This is exactly what's needed right now. What else is in my arsenal?
You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type.
Okay. Now that I know, though, that are any of these people selling weapons? Because if anyone is, He's not. I don't care how much it costs. I'll buy the army I need to chastise. Yes, he is. Okay.
Select armor type to trade. Select armor type to trade. Select armor type to trade.
There. Now. Was it here? That county's not doing so good. Is it this county? Yes, with the Danish swordsman. Okay.
You do not have enough weapons. You do not have enough weapons. You do not have enough. You do not have enough weapons. Raise this.
You don't have enough weapons. Booyah. An army fit to stab a bishop. Get marching, boys. Alright, good. Everything else is... Oh my gosh, how long has this army been standing here? I forgot when I last moved them. What even are they? There's 40 Angevin knights that their health is sickly. Oh gosh, how long have they been just standing there eating nothing but cheese? Time to get them moving. Time to get them moving. Alright. Hey!
You have lost the power of sheriff for one of your counties.
Good thing I have connective territories around it, because jeez. Oh, are you kidding me? I fall one short of being able to get it back? Earl. You're really pissing me off. Alright. Big old armies coming through.
Welcome to our county. We trust your intentions are peaceful.
Oh my gosh. It's 146 swordsmen? I thought it was going to be peasants. I'm so screwed. Alright, peasants, some of you may die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Now get out there. I need you to be meat shields while these archers whittle them down. Holy cow. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, peasants, get in there. Get in there, peasants. Keep killing as many swordsmen as possible. I've done a decent number on him. What's he doing? Is he reforming his men? What? He took the time to do a parade formation before marching on me?
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Victory is yours.
And all it cost me was some worthless peasants.
Your forces are victorious. Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle?
And all it took me was some foolish peasants. There's always more peasants. Bernard slap.
Select armor type to trade.
What do I got? I got more spears in my arsenal, huh? Alright. Got 43 swordsmen up against 183 peasants. Oh. This is gonna be great.
Quarter is offered.
No. I'm pretty sure that doesn't even get me anything. My mercenaries will just disband. Like, it's not like I can bring them back home and be like, hey, get back to work on your farms, swordsman from another country. My guys are holding their own, okay, and their morale's pretty high. It's a decent chop-chop with the chop-chop here. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. It was good while it
All
lasted.
your troops lie dead or are routed.
I mean, yeah, I
Your
took out
forces have been
2/3 of that army. But now it's time to get the rest. There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Amazing how well their morale is holding up, considering that they're just being melted away here.
The enemy sound the retreat and hastily your forces. The remnants of the retreating army flee. The army is dissolved.
Yes, it is. Cannot believe I lost that county and I can't get it back in the same turn. Ugh. Gotta repair the damage they did to my fields. Oh wait, no, I need to build the thing. And then I can repair the damage they did to my fields. Any other mercenaries in the area? Here's my happy little army. Oh. Which army even is this one? You, don't slack, keep firing.
The enemy sound the retreat and hastily your forces are victor. A day's feasting commemorates the completion of a message from I write to warn you.
Yeah.
Gratitude, happy peasants throughout the kingdom celebrate with a festival in your honor.
Yet another one of these armies? Jeez. No, you simplistic people, come down here and fight. That's it. Get him. Get him.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee. Your force, the lands are yours. You have gained control of another. Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle.
And rats struck again. Oh my gosh. Just in time for harvest season, huh? Alright, we're going to sell this wool, which he should have done. We're going to use it to buy some grain, feed the poor peasants. You're really getting on my nerves, Earl. Another 200. Like, how are his armies not like mutinous at this point? Come on, archers. Get going. His morale is so high. Oh. Come on, beat him. Give him the business.
Quarter is offered.
Nope, we're going to the end. Alright, I gotta stop running around with small detachments of mercenaries and just start running like full-sized armies, because right now I'm losing them faster than I can grow them. That county's defenseless. I mean, if he really wants to do this, I'll go peasant army versus peasant army the whole time. Like, I don't think that plays in his best interest, but what do I know? Which reminds me, 200 Gascony archers. I should match them up with more troops that will complement their incredible skills. Cannot believe the bishop.
Our county is ruined, my lord. You have gained control of another county.
Oh, good. County I didn't want. That's currently starving to death. And I can't even buy them more food. That's lovely. Alright, forget this. Yeah, these guys are just a drain on my treasury. They're not doing anything useful. What are you looking at for population? The reason why I'm flying through these screens is I'm just looking for some different population numbers.
Peasants are starving.
Wait,
Your
this one?
peasants are starving. We have no cattle to herd, my lord. Your peasants are starving.
That's weird. Literally sea cattle
Your
right
peasants
there.
are starving.
Huh, interesting. I think when my army passed through, it must have literally eaten all the food in the county.
my lord.
Alright, I'll have to wait till a merchant pops through and takes care of them.
Select armor type to
Okay, I
trade.
got 100 spears and 50 bows. Okay. It's not pretty, but it's mine. Alright, here we go.
Half of England is yours, my lord. Tonight, a message from the
Emissaries of the church.
I'm not falling for that again.
Your lands. I hope you will indulge me in this action.
What do we got here? Macemen, peasants, and spearmen, huh? Hit those macemen first. Yeah, just like that, their morale broke. Alright, one to go. And here we go. And come on, break, break, break. I want their morale gone. I want that morale
The
gone.
enemy sound the retreat and hastily withdraw.
18 dead. Out of what? I killed 300?
Your forces are victorious.
You're telling me they survived? Sure. Sure, buddy. I'm gonna feed off my opponent. A little more food for these people. Okay. How are we doing here? Not a lot of population. Okay. What are we doing here? Dairy continues to feed just about everybody.
Iron has been mined, my lord. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal. You do not have it. You do not have it. You do not have it. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. Raise this army.
I'm going to send them to reinforce my Gascony archers. Putting a proper army together now out of them. Peasants are in perfect health. Okay, good.
Attack the county. You have gained control of another county.
What is happening here with all the sheep? I'm so lost. Alright, so they have a giant army in this county. I'm going to have to march them out. But the Earl's domain is shrinking. That's what matters. Ooh, 100 Spanish knights. I mean, I said I wasn't going to get
Raise
things
this
anymore,
army.
but, you know, they're knights. Ugh, fire. There we go. Now we're talking. Pick up a couple extra sacks of grain. That'll help. Okay. Anywhere else need a little bit of attention? Alright, good. These wool sales across the land. Also, the price has plummeted. Can we talk about that? I am getting a fraction of what I should be for all this wool. It is very, very distressing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's eating all the cows? God. Alright, any other armies to move? They're good, they're good. They already moved.
Your forces
Wasn't
are
even gonna waste my
victorious.
time taking control of that battle.
A day's feasting commemorates
Oh, the bishop has built a castle. Countess has built a castle.
A message from the... Your violence leaves me literally...
Ah.
The signs are good, my lord.
I remain the
news
greatest
get is
noble.
always positive. However, I would still urge caution of...
Gosh, the Countess is rich. And I have the most troops, but I'm fighting a literal three-way war here. Good news is I got tons of people.
Congratulations, my liege.
Everyone else seems to be stretching their manpower to the limits, fighting me, which is a good thing. Sooner or later, they just run out of warm bodies to throw at me. Oops, missed the turn. Missed the turn at Albuquerque. Oh my god, that's a big army.
Destroy the livestock?
I like that it knows where the road is, even though I can't see it. Oh, I went the wrong direction. And he also has a giant army. Does everyone on this just... Oh, so many men. So many men. Alright, here's the army that's being sent to reinforce those Gascony archers. What is that number? First off, thank you so much for the follow. What is that number? How is there 404 pieces of wool here? And why is the price so garbage? I don't think I've ever seen that much wool in my life in this game. Was this just like where the Countess was keeping it all this time? Unbelievable. That's just so much wool. Alright, any other troops in the area? What are you doing? Eating a bunch of sheep. It's fine. Like 55, that's a normal number. Currently no mercenaries for hire. Alright, so Weasel Willie. Gosh. Is the AI just like sitting on their wool and not selling it? Ooh, crossbows. And I have been facing a lot more... I have been facing a lot more armies that are composed of knights and swordsmen, so... Yeah, we need mercenaries. We really do. Alright, they've already moved. Any other troops I can get out in the about here? We're running out of food. Oh gosh, we are! This is what happens when the armies pass through. They eat everything. Every last scrap of grain. Oh, no fires.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
These two counties are like really my... Ooh, a gift to get grain from abroad. These are my like big...
Iron has been mined, my lord.
Counties for producing people. This is where I'm going to get more soldiers to fight in the wars to come.
Iron has been mined,
Just
my
need
lord.
to get more weapons. Although I could buy weapons now with the treasury I just got.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Ugh, but at 1,000 a pop, it's just heartbreaking. Okay, okay. How many people live here? 2,800? We're doing this.
Select armor type to trade. Select armor type to trade.
Archers. Swordsmen.
You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. Raise this army.
There. Now that is an army fit to beat up a bishop.
Your intrusion is intolerable.
Your intrusion is intolerable.
Attack the county?
No, I'm actually just passing through. I don't really want to get my men killed fighting a bunch of peasants. You're going to come up here and attack this guy. I should play online Risk. I haven't played Risk in years. Risk gets old fast. It's just a lot of dice. Not that I don't enjoy games with random chance. I just like to have a little more control. Holy cow, this is going to be a battle. Here we go. Here we go. What am I up against? Where even is their army? Oh, there it is. And it's peasant hordes. It's nothing but peasant hordes. You play with your friends a lot, but they beat you every time. I'm sorry. Sometime we'll sit down and I'll give you some Risk strategy. There's a couple ways you can make better use of your time if you're playing Risk. All right, so let me see if I can coax them into attacking me. Ah, everything's just out of range. See if I can encourage them to come forward. That giant swamp is gonna be the thing that wins it for me. There they go. There they go. That was fun while it lasted. Who's next to get shot at? Come on, you're coming at me one at a time. My gosh, he's having them do the whole parade formation thing. He's having the peasants get into parade formations. Keep hitting them, archers. Keep hitting them. Keep chopping them into little bishopy pieces. Peasants should have known better. He's not even sending his full force in. What is he thinking? Oh, there we go. That was that. Still has like hundreds of guys on the field, though. All right, we're gonna get up here. We're gonna start smacking them to pieces. Need to get those archers in range. Gosh, this tedious interface of click and then click again, click and then click again. It's just the worst. Nope, everything's still slightly out of range. Oh, we're getting them. We're getting them. Yes. Ha ha ha. Delightful. He's stuck in the mud. He's got nowhere to go. Good thing I brought endless arrows to this battle.
Offer quarter. Your foes refuse the offer of quarter. The enemies sound the retreat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't lose a single person in that fight. Oh gosh.
A day's feasting commemorates the completion of a message from...
I see your...
A message. I wish to inform you this day that I have an army about to pass through one of your counties.
And I wish to inform you that no, you don't. Oh, gosh. I didn't realize there was an army here. Ah. And it's a real army. Darn it, I am so screwed. Unfortunately, mercenaries don't retreat. They're basically lost, so... This was a fun way to throw a bunch of money down the drain. Ugh, come on, just keep hitting the knights. Keep hitting them with your arrows. Chop them down. Do the best you can, archers. I believe in you. Oh, the knights broke. The knights broke. Thank goodness.
You must first select at least one unit to issue this order to.
There you go. Get attacking the peasants. Wait, why is his morale such trash? His guys must be starving if they're fighting this badly. I mean, I'm going to lose, but I'm going to take way more with me than I should. Like, look at how low his swordsman's morale is. Did these guys not have any food in their county?
Quarter is offered.
Oh. Here's a quarter. I was about to do a country song lyric. What's happening to me?
All your troops lie dead, or en route your forces have been crushed.
There's their big old castle again.
Destroy the farmland?
That's 100 Spanish knights. That's 200 Gascony archers. That's the reinforcements for the 200 archers.
Destroy the farmland?
Gotta do it to you, Earl. I gotta do it to you. Because you're just really getting on my last nerve.
Attack the county?
No, bypass the county. There we go. Now we're talking. How does he have such beautiful fortifications? What are we looking at here? A bunch of guys stuck up in the corner. Cool. Cool. It's going to be another bishop slaughtering. I did burn their crops. But you know what? I feel like they deserved it.
The enemy sound the retreat and hastily withdraw. Your forces are... The remnants of the retreating army flee. The army is dissolved.
Another peasant army. Chop, chop with the chop, chop. Get in there! Haha!
The enemy troops lie dead or flee. Your forces are victorious.
Oh, the Earl is still going to try again. Also, that's a lot of flashing on my screen. I'm worried that some of these counties aren't going to make it. Probably should attend to my economy a little bit. Man, what I thought was going to be a quick mopping up action when I started tonight has devolved into a slugfest. This is taking forever. Oh my gosh, and the only thing he has is sheep? Sheep? You know what? Actually, I've made a small fortune plundering stone off of my conquered rivals. Let's put that to good use. Eat as many sheep as you can. It's a start.
Stone has been quarried, my lord.
Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about the stone. Oh, more archers.
Raise this army.
You need to get on your way. We need to do more bad things to the bishop. Everything looks good here. The cow is outgrowing my ability to feed it. What's wrong in this place? Oh, I just don't have enough people for all of the... Like, the cow is out-producing. Yeah, alright, that's fine. I
We are
can live with
running
that.
out of food, my lord.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Ooh, a gift of grain. Well, that's good, because apparently we have nothing else in this rotten place. Oops. Totally misclicked. Field to be reclaimed. Good. Good. A fire. Lovely. I don't know how long I'll be able to hold off that army. Or those armies. Good heavens. Although I haven't seen anything from the Countess in a while. What am I up against here? More of the same.
The enemy sound the retreat and hastily withdraw from the... Your forces are victorious.
Hold them in place so that my crossbowmen can just, and my archers can beat them to pieces. Well, my army is deployed in a really weird way. Yes, good. Look at how many of those swordsmen were left on the field. Now they're breaking and running.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee the field. Your forces are victorious.
Oh gosh, that's not a great sound. Rations have been changed in like 5 different places. Oh goody. Peasant revolts. That's what I always wanted. Okay, everything's going fine. Everything's going fine. Gifts of grain. Well, that's nice. That's the only thing keeping these people fed.
Stone has been
And
quarried.
just like that, we're in much better shape now. Oh,
We're running out of food, my lord.
that's right. I forgot about you all. Too many armies passing over your lands, eating everything in sight.
We're running out of food, my lord. Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Has been gathered. Well, lucky me.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
665 troops are besieging what is an admittedly awesome looking castle. Like, wow. That is a heck of a castle.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Oh, wait. It was defenseless? I just torched it like that? Excellent. Here comes more troops for me. This is the worst part, because at this point, it basically is a numbers game. It's like, I've got the better income, I've got way more men, which I can then turn into more armies, which I can turn into more mercenaries, but the AI can just drag this out indefinitely.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Build some trebuchets, and let's harvest some food from the surrounding countryside. It's that big army there. What do I have here? 100 Spanish knights. 200 archers.
We're running out of food, my lord.
What do I have in my treasury? What do I have in my treasury? Spears and bows. Ugh.
We're running out of food, my lord. Raise this army? Combine your armies. Combine your armies.
There we go. I'll combine those two. Let the peasants serve as shields. He's gonna have to pick which direction he goes in. Ugh, peasants. Yeah, so if you wanted to fight the bishop for me, that would be great. Why do you waste my time with this trivial nonsense? Your people are gonna give up. Just make peace with that. Alright, now they're gonna get to do some stabbing. Hopefully I've weakened them enough that I can finish them off. Alright, the morale's dropping. The morale's dropping. If it drops low enough, I can just break off the fight. Come on.
The enemy troops lie dead. Your forces are victorious. The garrison holds firm. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Siege period over. A day's feasting commemorates the completion
Gosh,
of
another castle. There's probably 110 inside with food for 330.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
We're just gonna blast this tower until it comes down.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances. Combine your armies.
And some more fields to pillage and spoil. I'm done with the Earl. We're gonna snuff this guy out once and for all. And once done, my armies will be free to focus on the other two, because oh, there's no mercenaries in this army. If I could just get these two together, what dreams may come. It would be beautiful.
Attack that you have gained control of another county.
Danish swordsmen with the archers. Hurry on to the next hurry on to the next county and start getting them there. Okay, good.
Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle? Select armor type to trade. Select armor type to trade.
More archers.
Raise this army. Combine your armies. Raise this army.
Just have as many men from Gascony as possible here in England. Let's go. England. Let's do it. Alright, alright, alright. So they're there, ready for the fight. They got the siege going. These two are converging. People are unhealthy. What, just because a little plague swept through for a little while? Come on. Eat twice as much cheese. You'll feel better in no time. Gosh, this area down here got wrecked.
Select a county to receive supplies.
And everything they do off of cattle, so let's get the grain going somewhere useful. Oh, Danish swordsmen, you know how I like those. I'm gonna try and not just buy people up willy-nilly and see if I can't. Outstanding. See if I can't make better gains with larger armies.
Iron has been mined, my lord.
Goody. Okay. Things are okay at the moment. Except, oh gosh, they're gonna run out of food here if I don't do something fast. All they have is sheep. That's not a healthy way to live. You need more than just sheep.
Look at castles in which county? The garrison holds firm. Trebuchet fires at castle.
Limited success, no losses.
Trebuchet fires at castle. Trebuchet siege period over.
24 defenders killed.
Garrison holds firm.
That's what I forgot. You just trebuchet.
Siege period over.
Wait, heavy losses from that distance? Are you kidding me?
The signs are good, my lord. The new congratulations, my liege. You are currently considered the greatest noble in the land. Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
Just gonna continue to blast the heck out of that spot.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
We can crack open this side of the wall. We can get some trebuchets a little closer and start shelling down the keep.
Your forces are victorious. Destroy the livestock?
I'm gonna starve this garrison out. I'm done. I have exactly 0 patience left for this guy. Alright, he didn't attack my army, which means I still have a chance to unify them. Oh, wow.
Combine your armies? You have no control over this county.
That's so much better. That's so much better. I am very happy with that disbursement of troops. Here we go. Oh, look at that. He's got another castle and another army. My gosh, what ambition there is. Although he's rapidly running out. This castle isn't finished. Oh, that is a juicy piece of information. What's with all the panic? What's with all the disease? Like, people are dying like crazy. I guess that's what happens when the plague hits. Don't have enough people to maintain my fields. What's happening here? Even with eating double rations, you're still unhealthy. Ooh, those Danish swordsmen are nice. This remains my, like, beautiful, beautiful one. Oh, this county is working perfectly. Just the combination of grain, cattle, my sheep are growing. Like, this province is perfect. It's where I started. It's my capital. Like, it's just perfect. I can't be upset with how this one has gone. Alright, some of these others, not so much. I just can't keep the... I can't have enough people to keep all the cattle going. Ah. Alright, everyone here has moved. They formed up into one big old army. He's still sieging it. I think that's it. Oh gosh, where's she going?
Your forces are victorious.
Glad it puts my archers right in the front ranks. Wait. Is this nothing but a peasant army? I've been terrified of a peasant army this entire time. It's just peasant on peasant action out there. Poking and stabbing.
The enemy sound the retreat, and your forces are victorious.
Knights versus peasants. Here we go. You would think they would put anything together that would offer me a challenge, but right now it doesn't seem like it. Just speed bumps on the way to a otherwise perfect ending to a game.
The enemy troops lie dead or flee. Your forces, the garrison holds firm. Trebuch, 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 trebuch. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Trebuch, 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 trebuch.
What's with the
trebuch,
what's with the
siege
losses?
period over.
Am I just too close to the walls? Maybe I should back the trebuchets off a little bit.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
A few little diversions going here. I can fill in the moat, I can storm the castle and capture the flag. The keep where the flag is down. Which means the garrison should give up pretty quickly.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
Oh wow, I am way too close. Defenders inside are having a field day. Alright, let's try that. Maybe I'll get fewer of my men killed this time.
Combine your armies, besiege the castle. Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
73 men inside, huh? Not gonna starve them out. Although I could probably just overwhelm them, like, good heavens, 73 guys.
Destroy the livestock. Destroy the livestock. Destroy the livestock?
I'm gonna just burn everything to the ground, and everything else that I can't, I'm foraging. Alright, and then I have nothing to fear from that army. I'm gonna siege this castle.
Combine your armies?
Oh my gosh, the way the units move, it got them stuck. I did that to myself. I'm an idiot. Could have taken that county and been done with this. Still won't be finished for a couple more seasons. Mad at myself for being an idiot.
Your forces are victorious. Your forces are victorious. Your forces... The garrison holds firm. Trebuch, so, trebuch, so, trebuch, so, trebuch, so, trebuch, so, trebuch. The garrison surrenders, begging for quarter. The garrison holds firm. Siege period of the garrison holds firm. Trebuch, bis, trebuch, bis, trebuch, trebuch, trebuch.
Oh, there we go.
Bis, trebuch, bis,
Gosh,
siege period over.
we took down parts of that wall. And I didn't get anyone killed this time. I'm figuring out the game. Cannot believe I let myself get
A
too
message from
close.
I write to warn you. In gratitude,
Can't believe I let my guys get too close.
celebrate with a festival in
What do we got going on here? Whoa.
Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle. They are effective in large numbers. Used as part of a larger attack, battering rams are used to break through castle gates.
We're gonna climb like every part of the low wall in the back of this castle simultaneously. Okay.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Alright, more of the same. We're going hard on the builders. And we're just gonna trebuchet this nonsense.
lands are yours. You have gained control of another county.
Moraine Castle's down. Gwyned's down. That is all the Earl has left. That is all the Earl has left. I really want to see him hanging from a gibbet before I go to bed. Because I'm exhausted. Start foraging off of this land. This is a bountiful land of cattle, livestock. Get after it.
You have no control over this county. You do not have enough weapons. You do not have enough weapons in your arsenal for this troop type. Raise this army. Your intrusion is intolerable. Withdraw your troops now.
Everything else is secondary.
The garrison holds firm. Ram. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Trebuch. The garrison surrenders, begging for quarter. A message from...
I hope your newfound...
A message from... Your violence leaves me little choice. You have gained control of another county.
Glamis Castle is the last thing the Earl has. This is the last thing the Earl has.
Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
Too far. Still too far. Whoa. That's so much faster. Why did I think to try that a century ago?
Control of another county. Your forces are victorious. Destroy the livestock. Destroy the livestock.
All right, there, Bishop.
Attack the village.
Now I'll leave the
Destroy
people alone.
livestock. Destroy the livestock.
The more hungry people there are, the faster your little bishopric will crumble.
Your forces are victorious. Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle. Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle.
I might just build one gigantic castle out of spite.
Your forces are victorious.
Gotcha, Countess. Alright, good. That threat has been neutralized. Ah, it did do it. Nice.
Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle. Look at castles in which county? Demolish the castle.
What I need to do is sit down with the castle built spiteful castle That is exactly what I will call it too, because I'm a petty, angry person. What I should do is sit down with the castle generator when I'm not exhausted at, oh my gosh, it's almost midnight, and properly build myself out a beautiful castle fit for a king, since all of these pretenders are going to be gone soon, and not finish off the last one of them until it is properly built and finished.
Your forces, the garrison holds firm. Trebuch, 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 trebuch. Siege period over. The signs are good, my lord. The news I get is almost always positive. However, I would still urge caution upon you.
Gosh, it's not even close. It's not even close.
Congratulations, my liege. You are currently considered the greatest noble in the land. Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
There we go. Let's blast this thing to pieces.
Besiege the castle? Yet another castle prepares itself for an assault from enemy forces.
Oh, this will be just like the last one. We're going hard on the ladders. We're just going to storm the back walls. Oh, wow, that's a lot more men than I was expecting.
Your forces have been crushed.
It's fine. It wasn't my first.
Destroy the
It wasn't my
livestock.
last army. Get them all in there. Get them all in there. It's actually a decently diversified army. It's got nice combined arms.
The garrison holds firm. Trebuch, 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 bis, 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 trebuch, 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 trebuch. Siege period over. The garrison holds firm. Siege period over. Larger than catapults, trebuchets are powerful machines that can be used at greater distances.
Too far.
Scaling ladders are used to get attackers onto the castle.
Yes, they
They
are.
are effective in large numbers. Used as part of a larger attack, battering rams are used to break through castle gates.
Just gonna swarm it again. We're swarming it again. Oh, that's still a lot to click through.
Combine your armies.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Combine your armies.
Why didn't he keep marching through? Why didn't he keep marching through? Ah, this interface.
Your forces are victorious.
Ah, got some angry peasants, but who hasn't from time to time? Hmm. 126, that's not a bad haul. Guess he wasn't just, like, stockpiling them up.
We're running out of food, my lord.
Fine, buy some cattles. We'll buy some grain. How many people even live here, anyway? Oh, hardly anybody.
Wood has been gathered, my lord.
Of course you've got people doing this nonsense when you don't have any food. Also, my dehumidifier sounds like it's going to explode and fly around the room. If I suddenly duck out of the screen and don't come back, then you'll know that's what happened.
Your forces are victorious. Your forces... The garrison holds firm. The garrison holds firm. Ramp. Siege period over. You have gained control of another county.
Wait. I took them both in the same turn. I took them both in the same turn. The Earl and the Bishop, that's it. They're done.
Look at castles in which demolish the castle. Look at castles in which demolish the castle.
I took them both in the same turn. Oh, wow.
Look at castles in which county? Build this castle. End your design work.
So these are historical castles. And these are just a bunch of blanks, huh? It just feels like a lot of big walls for what purpose? That I don't hate. I love those tall walls. This all feels like extra. Love the size of the moat on this one.
Build this castle. End your design work.
The good news is I've got a ton of stone I've picked up from these people. 71 Spanish knights.
Combine your armies. Combine your armies. Combine your armies.
Now it's just a matter of finally being able to focus on the Countess. There's Danish swordsmen there. That's nothing but archers. More guys with archers. Okay.
Our county is a poor one, my lord.
Have mercy
Have
on
mercy
us.
on us. Your intrusion into our county is unwanted. Please withdraw.
Please withdraw. Alright. It's time to just put the squeeze on the Countess. She's done. She doesn't know it yet.
A message from the
I see your
A message from the bishop.
I want to savor this message.
The church must leave this heathen land. May God have mercy on you.
A message from the Earl. Were I in my prime, I would have had your head. The impudence of youth.
Oh. It's incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. I've almost won, which I don't think I've ever actually won this game before. This has been a slog, and I guess that's what I get for fighting 3 opponents at once. But we did it. We got through it. We had a literal battle of attrition. We had to grind down their manpower. We had to crush their treasuries so that they couldn't buy more mercenaries, couldn't buy more weapons. And then we had to just withstand the endless human waves of peasants that they threw at us, which just breaks immersion a little bit for me, but also fine, whatever. That's a lot of green on the map. It's also a lot of flashing green. I have got some trouble in my realm, but that is all almost over because I am about to finish off the Countess, and all of England and Wales will be mine. I will be the king, as was foretold. So, all right, that is enough for tonight. I am done. I'm exhausted. I'm pooped. Thank you so much for my new follower, Jack the Fox. Awesome to have you join us. Thank you so much for viewers who stuck with me this whole time. This has been almost 4 hours, and I know a couple of you have been there for a while, so I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you. And whatever games you're playing, I hope you're having a good night and a lot of fun. All right? Hope to see you again. Have a great night.
Exit to DOS, my lord.